Well, here we are, Cookie, back again. And, gee whiz, Noel Tucker and the Anakie Footy Club Committee, thank you very much for your hospitality at half-time. And the lovely little Sheila provided all that. And I've got a little song for Sheila. Sheila, does she love me? She said she'd never leave me.
I hope we're not on air.
Others never die.
Oh,
Good on
God.
you, Sheila. And we do love the work that the Anakie Footy Club do out here. And let's hope that the boys out there now can just show a little bit of pride in the jumper and kick a couple of quick goals in this third and very vital quarter of football. They're presently trailing Cookie by around about the 62 points, mate.
62 points, Ronnie. There's the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard as umpire's about to start proceedings. As I predicted, Big Walshy is in the ruck now. Up he goes, got the first tap down, didn't go very far though. Player stacking on top of Gogles in there, lending a bit of support for his teammates. At the bottom of the pack, picking himself up, looked like young David Wall was, and he hands the ball back to the umpire. And we'll start proceedings. Let's see if you can get the ball out the middle here, Ronnie.
Mate, must thank Barbara too. Barbara cooked for this lovely lamb shank soup. It's beautiful.
Unbelievable. Scotty Simon grabs it and kicks the ball to half forward. Oh, almost the mark as a paid play on the call as the big fella knocks it further afield. Tate goes down towards Corey Bissett, who has a bit of a kick with the left foot, was it?
Yes, and Corey, he's just not having one of those days. He's kicked 4 points today. And, well, let's just hope his luck will change a bit because the big fella, he's a pretty prolific goal kicker for the Anakie Footy Club. And if you have a look at your program, Cookie, he's kicked a few already this season. I think you'll find.
Here's Matjevic kicking
25.
the ball. Matjevic chips the ball in from full back, and Christensen, the captain, coach called for it. Matjevic hit him on the chest. Got the laces mark right across the brace and bits there as he goes long towards the high flyer there in Scholars up. Can't mark at the base of the pack. Ball kicked back. Here's a mark to Anakie. And drifting in from the side, Pittman, who had a not quite a nice second quarter. He has taken the mark. And let's see, Ronnie. Should be nearly within kicking distance, I think, here, Big Pittman.
Yeah, played pretty well in that second quarter too, Glenn Pittman for the Anakie side. One of the very few tries. He's kicked from 50. It's hanging up in the breeze. Oh, Bissett over the back. Take that off him, umpire. No way, Jose. Good guy, good mark. And I'll tell you what, Cookie.
The breeze is actually blowing to the left of screen, Ron. We had it going to the right of screen early, and
it's changed the
breeze.
breeze.
We were wrong. Must have sprung round, or we were wrong early, one of the two. But I believe that is the scoring end, the end of which Corey Bissett's about to have the shot for Anakie.
Let's see, he's about 20 metres out. Pretty tight angle though, the drop punt. He loves to kick it high, doesn't he?
I think he's kicked that one.
Oh!
No, he's missed that one as well. 5 points on the board to Corey Bissett. It won't be long. Well, just can't find the big woodwork today. The big fella at full forward. Waiting on the ball to come back to Matjevic, is it?
Barry Burke, the
Barry
fullback.
Burke it is, yep. He's got the footy now in the defensive goal square. Elects to come towards the grandstand side of the ground. Players rise. Up high was Matthew Lewis. Couldn't hold the mark on that occasion. It comes back in the direction here of the scooter. He puts it on the boot and goes towards the centre of the ground. Leading in the race for the ball is Bris Belkwich. Brilliant play as he gathers the ball. Concedes ground with a hand pass. Goes back in back the scooter. He kicks the ball out to the centre wing. Got a teammate. Took the mark. Played on immediately. Chipped it over to Confazio. He chips the ball into the centre of the ground. And Batty takes the mark.
It was Tommy Svelchik.
Tommy Svelchik. Yeah. He's the Confazio lookalike.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a bad left knee, see? That's the
That's
difference.
the difference. Here goes Batty with right foot. Oh, almost a mark there too. The big fella getting back in Peter Connell. Couldn't take the mark at ground level. Here's the chance. Miller feeds up the hand pass. Gets it to the teammate who's had a flying shot on the right foot. Won't make the distance. Might have been Carr, might have been Travell. There's so many like that Carr it was. But Croner it knocks the ball back into play. Here comes Costello. There's Jesse got Abbott with him, but he'll have someone with him in a minute. He got the hand pass away to Welsh. Big Welsh, he steadies now at half back. Puts the boot into his play well. Punt kicks up towards the centre wing position. Oh, rising high is that Scholar.
No, Bradley Martin.
Brad Martin it is with the big pants on. Now as the umpire paid the mark. We paid it up here, Ronnie.
Well, there you are.
Umpire in better position said no, thank you, and he'll bounce this one down just slightly the attacking side of centre wing. Anakie into attack.
Yes, and having a lot more use of the leather early stages of the third and vital quarter, and so they'd want to. They're trailing by 10 goals. Paul Welsh picks it up and punts it up to centre half forward. But again, the big arms of Mickey Matjevic takes the grabber.
Plays on and goes towards the centre. Kick was too far for Barbaro. The backing him back here nicely is Brismilkwich. Goes out towards the centre wing grandstand side of the ground. He's got a teammate here, Fazio. Oh, player taken out here. He might get rough here if you don't mind. Player was taken out there. That was Jared McMahon was taken out of the play with a Well, hip and shoulder.
Well, it was a little bit late, and yeah,
little bit late.
Neville Gagle's going to let Mark Brady know about it too, and so he should, as we see. Oh, and Chance cop one's a bit high, little job behind the earlobe. And that was courtesy of Matthew Superglue Lewis.
He got it over quickly towards the big fellow in Welsh. Got it down to Bissett, got the hands on it, but again couldn't hold that mark. At the bottom of the pack, here's the chance for Biggs. Got the hand pass away. Another one comes out wide. Running onto the footy, Justin Tate. The big fella's pushed in the back for mine. Playing as the call. Back they go. They're still in play down there, Ron. If someone can kick it off the ground, they can't. Bissett came in to do the job, but it was already knocked through there by the defenders, and one rush point goes on the board to Anakie. Can they get a goal before three-quarter time, Ronnie Brain? I think they can. They're playing a bit better this quarter.
Yes, they certainly can. Their tempo has increased, and so it want to. Cameron Carr, an opportunity in the back pocket, does well from the Barry Burke kick in. And now look at the racehorse, David Wall. Can he pick it up? Paddles it in front of him. Having a bit of trouble out there, Crockett, as we see that the Ian Chance tackle, not a good one, as we see now that Wally punts it up to centre half forward. Up they go, fisted away. Good work there from, I think you'll find it was Gibbons. Punts it down, and we see cleared there to centre half forward, and the big arms of Glenn Pittman take a good grabber.
And he plays on, and he goes long towards Bissett. He's taken this mark. This could be the first for the big Corey Bissett at full forward. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behinds on the board. This could be the first major of the day for Anakie. We played about 6 minutes of the third quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
Well, here we are at round 7. He's kicked 25 goals for the season, and he's about third on the goal-kicking list, and today he's
done it! Yes! First goal on the board to Corey Bissett. He's kicked 26. By golly, it's taken an eternity.
And look at Toofy go! The GDFL runner for the Anakie Footy Club. He's pretty happy about that, because that's their first of one of many more, he told me at three-quarter at half-time. So let's see if Wayne Toofy Moore's right.
Okay, they got in front of the behinds now. You can see they've got 10 behinds, Anakie. They're just 9 goals behind now. They can hit the front, they kick 9 more in a hurry. 1 goal, 10, 16 points on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Bell Post Hill, 10-9, 69. It's your number, Brady. Take it away in the middle.
Oh, plenty of it, yes. As we see now, back to the centre, up they go. Paul Welsh on the ball. There's been an infringement against the number 13 Guernsey, Mick Batty, and Paul Welsh drives the Roos into attack. The lead, or Pittman should have held an easy chest mark. Lost it. We see Scooter. Quick kick underneath. Couldn't do much with it, though. The loose ball. Overrun there by David Wall. Kicks it off the carpet. Oh, Phil Gavin went without the footy, as we see now working hard. There was Matthew Lewis. Working hard also. Ian Chance came through strongly. Pack of players have formed. And umpire Nathan Ashton said, give it to me, fellas, we'll have a bounce down right on centre wing members' side here of the Anakie Reserve.
8 minutes gone, third quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. This game has picked up a cog or two, and it's because of the desperation now shown by the Anakie Football Club. They're playing for a bit of pride now, and they're certainly having a dip in this quarter. A scrimmage of players on centre wing. Umpire has no choice but to come in and board up. Brian, do you think they're a bit more dedicated in this early stage of the third quarter?
Oh, yeah, definitely, Cookie, and they'd want to be too, because a few comments at half-time weren't really polite for the Anakie boys, and well, let's see if they can really redeem themselves here. But luck's a fortune. David Wall picks it up from a lucky kick out of the pack. Got it back from the quick hand pass of Batty, but Wall's disposal lets him down. Great work, Costello. Oh, give Wally backhanded for his trouble. Wasn't picked up by the umpire. Must have thought he fainted, I reckon, as we see now the opportunity for the Roos. Mark taken there by Scotty Simon.
Long kick towards. Oh, lovely mark. Kicked it up towards half forward. Drifting across the face of the pack. In fact, that looked like Con Fazio. Takes the mark. Kicks the ball back to the centre of the ground. Running onto the football with a bit of pace is Christensen. Got the hand pass away. Ball, they all cried here. Batty winds up with it. Which way, Batty? Go that way, Batty. Went back into trouble. Big Welsh puts his big body over the ball. Tries hard for the Anakie side. Ball up umpire at centre half forward. He says, I'm gonna.
Brendan Christensen caught with the football at centre half forward, should have been penalised. Oh, now he's given a free kick to Bell Post Hill. Oh, dearie me.
Michael Batty's got one here. Don't you when they're going to lose the plot? They've done a fair job kicking the forward line. Paul Miller will take an easy mark, and Paul Miller should kick his fourth. Well, what was the free kick for, Ron? You're an ex-umpire. You should know all these decisions.
You know, obviously Mick Gibbons has said something to him. Probably called him a good umpire or something, and he couldn't handle the comment, so he's given the Belfast Hillside the ball. You can't do that.
Wouldn't have thought so. Here comes Miller, lines up, kicks for goal. I think it's home. It is. Paul Miller kicks his fourth goal of the day. And Bell Post Hill go further ahead. Well, that'll sap the wind out of your sails. Anakie come out running this quarter. They're certainly having a dip. They're competing hard, and then a decision like that is just I would think it'd take a fair bit of wind out of the sails.
Yeah, it definitely has, and it's disappointing. And well, I suppose just you better learn to hold your tongue, whether it's for you or against you. You just got to concentrate on what your task is out there, and that's to get the footy to a teammate. So maybe Mick Gibbons could learn from that one. A hard line, I know, Cookie, but football's not easy.
Ball's come back to the centre. Paul Miller actually kicked that goal. Had to go and get his own. GDFL bingo scoreboard 16 plays 75. Big break to Bell Post Hill. 1 goal apiece this quarter. Here's Welsh playing on the ball as he should have been at the start of the game. Takes it out of the centre and punt kicks towards half forward. Out comes Beggs. Then there's been paid a mark. Wants to play on quickly. Chips the ball over the top. Nice kick from Beggs. Mark taken down there as the screen come back on me as I was trying to pick up that player, Ronnie.
And Sean reckons that soup stinks.
Okay, here's Scotty Simon going with a long left foot up to the forward zone. Bissett forced to do the defensive work on this occasion. Uses the fist to great advantage, but Bell Post Hill just a bit quick with the runners. The kick comes out to half-back and Brad Martin chips in, takes the mark and plays on immediately with a hand pass to Fazio as it gives it back towards Martin. And over it comes the top. Oh, and down you go again. Second time lucky. Ooh, young Wally had the ears ringing. He'll think it's Sunday at church, I reckon. Ding dong, they're ringing. Free kick to David Wall. Been a good player.
Yeah, certainly has. On the left foot, it's a spiral torpedo too. It's a beauty. The flight of the footy carries well there for a better anticipation of Michael Batty, and he's pulled down a lovely mark at half forward, about 55, 60 metres from goal. Chips it over the top. Oh, Confazio said, that's too hot for me. Deary me. Scotty Simon, rid into the ground. Could have got a kick, but no. Umpire McLaughlin said, give it a me, we'll have a bounce down. About 45 metres out from goal. A lot of action down there, Noel Fanning.
I'm trying to get hold of Billy Suter, but he's walked away on me.
He probably knows you. Knocked down. It comes to Peter Connell. He punt kicks with right foot up the wood. Centre wing. No mark taken at the base of the pack is the fellow there, young Lewis. Lewis's hand pass. Went back and got it the second time, did Lewis. Throws out another hand pass. Gogol overruns the footy. Christensen runs onto the ball. Goes bang with the right foot towards the forward zone. Backing back. Anakie player didn't quite go hard enough with that one, I don't think, Ronnie. The player in question would have been the 28 Guernsey. Here's a chance for Prismilkwitz. Alludes 2 or 3 players. His hand passes 20 metres inboard, but running onto the footy, the big fella, the ball Welsh. Punt kicks long, but getting back with the flight of the footy for Bell Post Hill. Taking the mark is Sean Bale.
Yeah, Bale now. Just did his proceedings down. Good footy too. Had a good look and found the big fella Brady, who dashes clear. Good shepherding there, Cameron Carr. Allows the big fella to run his full term and kick it straight down the throat of his teammate at half forward. And that was good footy too.
Glenn Travail,
I think it is Travail, yeah. Gee, nice mark too. Under a bit of pressure. He's going to kick for goal from a good 45 out. 45-degree angle. The drop punt, it looks okay. No, it's Michael Scholar it is. I think you'll find. Haven't seen him much this afternoon. Mick's normally at centre-half back, but he looks as though he's been given a run at centre-half forward in the third quarter. But his kick on that occasion is well offline. And maybe, Mick, you go back to centre-half back, son, after that effort.
Kicked it like a defender. Marked it like a forward and kicked it like a defender. Here's Costello. Which way will he go? Down the ground's probably the way to go. He does. Goes long. From the back of the pack, Elmer does well to fist the ball away from an opponent who is about to take a mark at ground level. Too good at ground level all day are the Bell Post Hillers. They knock it back towards half forward. Coming out of the pack with it is Peter Connell. The old fella, China. Punt kicks towards the centre wing position. Picking it up just inside the boundary line is Gavin. He kicks the ball with right foot just inside boundary line again. Good mark in front for mine. Taken here by Jerry McMahon, who was knocked down unmercifully before. Good to see he's up and running, and he takes a good grab on centre wing.
Yeah, good work from the little fella too, Phil Galvin, as he's found the big fella McMahon now. Kicks it up to half forward. Up they go. Bissett in front. Second bite of the cherry. That's got to be a mark. Umpire, what am I going to do? Swallow it.
Unbelievable. Play on as the call at the back of the pack. They're defending pretty well down there. Oh, it's all right. He got the kick in that time down. And up goes Gerard McMahon. He takes the mark once again at centre wing. This time he spears the pass more towards the corridor. It eludes anyone who it was meant for. Picked up by Bissett, who turns and spins. Kicks with left foot. A high kick into the forward zone. Into the goal square, in fact. Up they go. Gogol does contesting there. Off hands for 1 point only. We put that then as a point to Corey or a rush behind.
Oh, yeah, I think it's good effort from Corey there. Good effort, and had he been a touch closer, he could have popped that through there, but never mind. Ball taken to centre half back. Lovely mark taken there, Scotty Simon. Kicks an absolute shocker, but it sits all right there for the... that looks like Neville Gogol up there on the forward line, but the half back, he's looked up and seen the big posts and he thought, hell, what am I going to do here?
Got a bit of stage fright, Ronnie. Out of bounds she goes. Boundary throw in, forward pocket. Anakie certainly showing a bit more spirit in this quarter. They've shown more spirit this quarter than they have for the game so far on as he throws the ball back into play. Cameron Carr is actually doing the ruck work then against the big fella Pittman. Pittman won it, brought it to ground, unable to get it clear to a teammate. Biles in there, he taps the ball further afield. In goes Brisbane, which umpire going to come in, he's going to ball this one up.
Yeah, they're having a red-hot go, the Anakie boys, and, scoreboard 111 to 11-10 as we see that a lovely shot there of Tigger Cook having a sip of the soup.
Enjoying that soup, Cookie?
Beautiful it is.
As we see that the opportunity's been taken to Benny Beggs. Could have been given 50. Late whistle. And, the old Scooter, a lucky fella. No, it's not. It's the little fella.
Phil Gavin.
Phil Gavin it is. And, they're very similar in structure too, those two. And both little fellas, as we see the low trajectory drop punt.
Oh,
pass.
good mark.
Beauty. Lovely disposal from the little fella. Picks out the big fella. And I tell you what, Corey Bissett's taken a great grab. No more than 30 metres out from goal. Slight angle. Shouldn't have too many troubles in kicking this one. What do you reckon, fellas?
I think you kicked this one. I think it was a very strong mark. He got the hands right on that one in the front position. Running flat out at the footy. Not easy to take those. Under a fair bit of pressure and was able to bring it in with the sticky fingers. Let's see how he kicks with the sticky foot. He straight through the middle. It's a goal. Corey kicks his second. Anakie, they kind of think they can win the game, but they can certainly show a bit of pride. And they're showing plenty in this third quarter.
Well, they've outscored the Panthers. And let's have a look, Cookie. The time clock, the Rockies Locksmith and Trophies 24-hour time clock shows us now that we have been travelling 20 minutes of this third and vital quarter. And the Anakie side have kicked, let's have a look, 2 goals, 4 to 1-1 in this third and vital quarter. Good recovery from the Roos.
Yeah, and we'd have to say the one goal that was kicked by Bell Postal might well have been lucky, or a free kick that was sort of went down the ground a bit. And yes, 22 points placed, 76 on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Back to the centre they go. Batty rises high, but Welshie using his experience, used the body well, got it. Little kick didn't travel far to the centre. That looked like Beggs getting it on the foot down towards Elmer. Hand pass across the ground. Needs a teammate to run on it. Little left foot, chip out wide, sets up. Poor Gerald McMahon, he can't get back to it in time. They kick just too much to carry on the footy.
That's just the luck, though. I mean, had it been Bell Postal, the ball would have sat up on its end and fallen in the arms of that young player. But poor old Anakie, they just can't take a trick at the present time. But it's up on their forward line, only about 50 metres from their goal. Opportunity here to convert.
Boundary umpire puts it back into play. It's flipped out over the top. Running onto the footy, which can't get the kick into it. A little kick off the ground there from Wolf. Gets it further afield, but streaming across as Matjevic picks it up. Has one bounce, has 2 bounces now. Runs to half back and kicks way wide. And Cameron Carr, who's covered more ground than the early Explorers, takes the mark, plays on. Dropped that one as it rebounded to him. Has no trouble getting around big Paul Welsh, though. Spears a pass in towards the centre of the ground, and the mark has been taken here by Glenn Travail.
Travail, the drop punt, looks for the high flyers. Back of the pack was Miller, but at ground level, Christensen, the skipper. The bouncing ball. See how it ricocheted there. A little off break. Too much tweak on that one, and it's just missed the big sticks through for a minor.
That's his third behind today, Brendan Christensen. He's got 1 goal, 3 as his personal tally. Little kick in from full back has been marked out there from Gibbons by Costello. He wants to play on. At least they're trying to move the footy now.
Yep.
Costello moves it quickly towards, centre wing half back flank, and we've got to have a boundary throw in.
Mickey Costello, I've got to give him a rap. I reckon he's done a good job all day. He's having a red-hot go, giving him 110% there in defence, always wanting to move the ball quickly.
GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard, 77 plays, 23. GDFL Bingo, plenty of fun out there. Brady can win a few bucks. 218-48 for Go and See.
Sean wants to know where those cows out the back are heading.
The old cows are back again.
The milking shed.
Boundary throw in, up they go. Batty goes up and wins this one nicely. Sinks the slipper and doesn't kick it very far though. Back it comes towards Neville Gogol by hands. He has to go with right foot kick. Has to kick it quickly, and he did so, and he's found his teammate. And away go the Roos.
Centre half forward, back at the pack. Gerald McMahon, better anticipation. Puri Bissett, can he mark it? Yes, he can. Too big, too strong, too good on Barry Burke. And lovely football from the Roos. Third quarter, as we've been travelling about 23 and a half minutes, Cookie of the third term. Bissett, opportunity to kick his third goal on the quarter.
Good to see Corey not going to boundary lines all the time too. He comes in and punts for goal. Ooh, the goal umpire's moved across a bit here. He's missed it. He has missed it.
2-7.
2 goals, 7 the personal tally out of 2 goals, 12. So Corey's got a bit of the footy but hasn't been able to convert. 2-12-24. Anakie Belpo still 11-11-77 on the GDFL Bingo Centre third quarter scoreboard.
Up they go. Lovely kick in too from Barry Burke. Straight down the corridor. Opportunity now on the Brazilkevich. Puts his teammate there under Fazio under a bit of pressure. The handball, a real catch it if you can job. As we see poor old Tommy Svechik there looking at the umpire. He caught one a bit high, but no, said the umpire, you got to lose your head before I'll give you a kick. As we see, he comes through strong too. Wasn't happy with the treatment. Him and Neville Gagel could be exchanging blows shortly. As we see now the ball at half forward. But again, good work there, Lewis. As we see the handball to the big fella in Batty it is. Goes long to half forward looking for Mickey Scholar.
Out comes Scholar, gathers the footy, hand pass over the top. Got a teammate out there, got the hand pass over once again. Straighten up the goal, goes to bang, 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 wait on it. It's a goal! Too good, too quick are the Panthers.
Good teamwork,
They
wasn't it?
certainly move the ball very quickly when they move it. They've been very impressive today, Ronnie.
Yeah, they certainly have. And, Anakie, they've thrown it all at them too. And especially in this third quarter, they've rallied. And a nice goal late in the third quarter gives them, again, that handy, just about 10-goal advantage.
Yeah,
2-12 it is. And
2-12-24, plays 12-11-83 on the GDFL Bingo third quarter scoreboard.
And this lamb soup, delightful.
Lamb and veggie, made it myself. Don't worry about giving me missus a wrap-up. I did it myself, Ron. Back to the centre. Up goes Batty. Welsh gets underneath him. Is able to gain possession and get it to his teammate there, Gogol, who kicks towards, nearly half forward. Welsh goes in. He's beaten on this occasion by Matchovic. Got a lovely hand pass away. Looking for the teammate there in Fazio. He weaves this way, weaves that way. Gets the hand pass over to Travail. Too far for him. He's got support with Pazilkic. He goes back to the centre by hands. They're pulling around a bit here. The Panthers need a long kick. Here's who's this breaking out of the pack. Coming down the ground, if you don't mind, Barbaro. Spears a pass when he should have gone long. The ball inside 50 by hands. It comes back here to Christensen, who turns, has a flying shot, goal, and it's too easy. It's another one on the board. Brendan Christensen kicks his second, and Bell Post Hill go further ahead.
Yeah, good call, David Tigger Cook. Extraordinaire. The Motor Lodge down there at Anglesea. The Homestead Motor Lodge, isn't it, Cookie?
The home of soup, Ron.
And
I make better soup than I do a bed, I think.
GDFL Bingo third quarter scoreboard. Bell Post Hill 13-11-89. Lead Anakie 2-12-24. Just into time on now, the third quarter. Anakie, well, they've got to work a little harder. Neville Gogol having a bit of fun there with Joey Barbaro, but
Gogol actually won the head out there.
Neville,
Played as a ruckman, but straight to Matchovic, who kicked it into the head there of big Paul Welsh. It rebounded back and goes. Welshie goes in, gathers, punt kicks the ball with the right foot. It's out into open spaces. First man there will be getting back and doing it well. Mickey Matchovic gathers the footy. He's well shepherded as Corey Bissett's held off him.
Good
and
play.
Matchovic kicks it out towards the far side of the ground. Was that...
Cameron Carr,
Cameron
mate.
Carr again,
Gee whiz.
yeah, takes the mark, handballs, receives it back, the old 1-2, kicks it across the ground, they're setting up play well. Michael Batty's run into one, he used to be about 6'1", Michael Batty, about 6'4" now.
China fixed that up. China fixed him up.
He's all right though. He's got straight up, Mickey Batty. Punt kicks ball in a forward zone. Scott Simon goes back with the flight of it. Can't take the mark. At ground level, as it has been all day. Too good. Christensen this time for Bell Post Hill. Chips it across, and Tommy's Velchak, the Confazio look-alike. Might be a Cousins, I don't know. But he punt kicks with the right foot into the goal mouth. Up they go. Costello does well with fist and knocks the ball with the assistance of Gibbons towards the boundary line. Neil Longworth running onto the footy. Not quick enough because the boundary umpire says, I'll have it taken, and I'll throw it right back in.
Okay, ball right on the point post, only 5 metres from the Bell Post Hill goal. Up they go, Welsh again. Too good, too strong, Welshie on Longworth. Kicks it across goal. This is dangerous because here's the dash of Travail. I think you'll find. Bangs it up there to the teeth of goal. Kick though under pressure. Probably didn't quite steady enough, the young fella. There he's on screen, the Gary Ablett look-alike. Plenty of dash. But didn't quite kick it as well as Gary does.
Got a bit more hair than Gazza too. Here's the kick out from fullback Costello, looking for the lead there of Gibbons. He can't take the mark. He's got support at the back of the pack there from Peter Connolly. Can't gather it in either. And the ball eventually spills off players' hands. Paul Miller was in there with Neil Longworth, and out of bounds she goes. 13-12 plays 2 goals, 12. It's 11 goals the difference here at Anakie as Big Walsh, he takes it out of the air again. He's been a trier all day, the big fella. Punt kicks long to centre wing. Mark needs to be taken and held too under hot opposition there by getting back with a Justin Tate. Good mark that one, Ron. And he punt kicks down the ball towards half forward. McMahon's the target, can't handle it. Hand pass comes out wide. Oh, player just about his head pulled up there. Gavin, I think you'll find, he should get the free kick. He's getting a bit of extra attention at no extra charge. And Gavin will come back and take this free kick. Well, midway between centre wing and half forward flank.
The little fella is okay. He's got the footy. He's got the last laugh, and he just tips it over the top to good footy. And young Jason Flynn, an up-and-coming youngster through the junior ranks here of Anakie. Beautiful pass, too, to the lead of Bissett, but look where he is. He's right on the boundary line.
Pretty hard to kick him from there, Ronnie.
Oh, especially with the bruise coming over your left shoulder. Virtually impossible to kick the goal from there.
See how he goes. He's got, what he got on the board? 2 goals 6 or something? 2 goals 7. He'd like to turn that into 3 goals 7. Corey, he's going to have a shot. You can back that in. He's a true full forward, Ronnie. Comes in. He's there to kick goals. Comes in on the right foot. This one looks to be a pretty good kick. Wait on this one. Oh, what a goal! Magnificent goal. I just got to say it's drifting across, but I allowed for the angle a bit, and I thought this might be close. And by golly, it was. It was through. Great goal kicked by Corey Bissett. That's his third for the quarter, Ron.
I can't believe it. Virtually an impossible angle there with the bruise over his left shoulder.
Magnificent kick.
Great goal. Well, a bit of respectability into their scoreboard now. 3-12 is 30 points. The Anakie Footy Club, they trail Bellpost till 13-12-90. And on the GDFL Bingo Centre third quarter scoreboard.
Back to the centre. Welsh, he gets the free kick out of the middle. Punt kicks long. To the far side of the ground goes poor Welsh. Ball heading towards the boundary line. Out there was half a chance. He couldn't pick it up though, and or take a chance, you called it, didn't you? There was half a chance. He was half a chance there, but he couldn't gather it. 30 plays 9 in the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. And while Brainy puts his sleep down, I'll go for mine.
Good boy, Cookie. And Ian Chance, he's giving them a little bit of bite across half forward. As we see Pittman again, clear winner in the ruck. Good teamwork to Ian Chance. Taker punts it up there, looking for, looks like up the ground now too for the Anakie side. Jolly, he couldn't do much with the footy. Under pressure, the quick hand pass to Brad Martin. Lost his footing. Good work there from Jason Flynn. Made him earn every bit of that footy, but he was good enough to get it across down to Thomas Velchik. What's he do with it? Oh, head passes to the centre of the ground looking for Travail. He's got a little bit of a touch of the fumbles, and the little fella. Good footy, little fella. And
Gavin.
Phil Gavin finds the mark of his teammate at centre half for the big ruckman in Justin Tate. Opportunity here. Good 45, 50 metres from goal directly in front. Could be a test for the big fella.
Yeah, he's got to strain a little bit to get that distance. That's where the accuracy comes in. He's going to kick it from inside the 50, Ron. He's going to kick it from about 45. Distance he should get.
Ooh.
And accuracy he has got.
Lovely.
And another goal goes on the board to Anakie. Certainly shown a bit of devil this quarter. And the big fella kicks his first, Justin Tate. And that must be a relief for the Anakie Brains Trust, because Corey Bissett had kicked their only 3. Approaching three-quarter time. Now we have multiple goal kickers for Anakie. Justin Tate gets his first. 4-12, 36 points on the board to Anakie. Bellpost Hill of 13 goals, 12.90. And that's brought to you by the GDFL Bingo Centre.
Give Barry Walker a call out there on 218-484.
And if you don't want to play bingo, he loves to have a talk about the footy, Barry.
Afternoons at 12:15, evenings at 7:15, Monday to Friday.
Back into the centre, up goes Welsh. He's dominated the centre bounce this quarter. This time it's Shark, though. Straight out of the centre they go down towards half forward. Out comes Miller, dropped the mark, goes back, spins on the right foot, doesn't fire at goal, chips the pass over the top. Clever play, Miller.
Courageous.
Great vision. Oh, it must have been touched off the boot because play on was the call. The player there was claimed, and the tackle was a Christensen. Picked up by Gavin. Gavin goes out wide looking for the run of Neville Gogol. Gogs has got it. Gets the hand pass inboard. Streaming down the ground. That looks like Gibbons down there, is it?
Yep.
Punt kicks the ball long with right foot towards half forward. Close to fence. Who wants this one? Tap further afield there by Matjevic. I think you'll find him over the boundary line. Boundary throw in. Almost on the 50-metre line. Good move from Anakie there after it looked for sure and certain that one of the goal might come up the Bellpost Hill.
Yeah, they did well there in defence, and all set up by the little fella, Phil Galvin, who's doing very well for the Anakie side. Ball's around about 75 metres from the Anakie goal. Outer side of the ground. Throw in. Pittman at the back. Gogol thumps it towards their goal. Trapping it well there, but under pressure, you'll find was young Sean Byle. And the umpire correctly balls it up.
I know what you mean, Ron. Bounce down. The player trying to take that one out of the air for Anakie. He's claimed in the tackle. If he balled the last one up, this must be another ball up. And, yeah, we're having a bit of a giggle up here. Easy from where we are. Bounce down. Probably 2 kicks away from Anakie's goal, going left of screen. Knockdown goes to Con Fazio, who sharks the pack well. Up and under kick. Leading out of the race for the ball there was Travail. Dropped one into it late to have taken. Lewis gets the foot into it, kicks it out wide, but the mark's been taken here by Big Pittman, and he takes the ball out there at half forward for Anakie.
Been a busy player too this quarter, likewise in the second quarter, I should say. As we see now, up to the full forward line, there's been a decision made, high tackle. And I think you'll find it's going to go the way of the Anakie player, and it looks like
it's Harfer.
Take a chance.
It's half a chance.
He's taking a couple.
Take a chance.
Don't you worry about that. And he's got a half a chance here too. He's kicking right into the sun, teeth of the breeze. He's about 40 metres out. Siren sounds to terminate the third quarter. Now, Chancey, bit of experience here. Just puts the ball down, pulls the socks up and says, yep, I'm going to drill this right through the middle. Drop punt. Oh, he's kicked underneath it a little bit. It floats. I think you'll find it's floated the wrong side of the big sticks. It has, off the boot of in. Take a chance, and a minus score.
Minus score on the board would have been a handy goal. Would have given 5 for the quarter, and they kicked 4 goals for that quarter. And I guess Coach Daryl Bishop would be a lot happier with that. They kicked, in fact, 4 goals 6, I think, for the quarter, because they've gone to 4-13. Yeah, they kicked 4 goals 6 for that quarter. Much better effort from Anakie. They certainly had a dip. I thought the move of Welsh into the ruck had a very telling effect. They were able to get the ball to the centre now and again, and Gogol linked up, and also did Galvin. Young Phil Gavin did quite a good job. Bellpost will have gone now to 13 goals, 12.90 on the board, so still a big lead, of course, a 53-point lead to Bellpost Hill at 3/4 time. There's the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard on screen. The Anakie boys, and there's Sean Byle there on screen also. 228s were on screen. Well, they played on one one stage there, Ron. It's really been a day of interest out here. It's 3/4 time, and as you charge your glasses at the Queen of the West with another quiet snort.
Good on you, David and Ruth Dean down there too.
We'll have a bit more soup up here and be back with the final quarter.